13. Beautiful day, ideal conditions. Ball on the outer side. Linda's over it, shovels it up. Buckenara goes to ground looking for a free kick off the ground there by Darcy. But the whistle's gone. Buckenara's free. Bit lucky.
His contribution has been valuable. 4 goals.
Wonderful play. Down towards the pocket he goes. Dippy at Domenico. Could have got 50 perhaps had he been collected. He plays on. Kicks towards goal. Kicks are behind. Don't know what Linda was thinking about there.
Stupid play, Dennis.
Yeah.
Hawk supporters looking a bit anxious there, Dennis.
Yes, emotions running high. Schulz kicks in. Members side. Cameron in front. Breaks the mark. Good mark, that one.
Yes, Cameron at half-back. And they must move it quickly. They just can't slow down. Cameron called the play on by the umpire. Kick up towards half-forward. Stoneham bumped off it by Mew. And Mew kicks the Hawks back towards centre half-forward. It's a Hawthorn mark. No, play on. Curran has the football. Can't really do much with it. Morrissey can't do much with it. David Cameron again. Kicks the ball wide. There are 2 Geelong players out there. They've got 10 metres between them. Now Hughes gathers it between half-back and centre wing. The kick towards Hamilton. Hamilton gathers the ball well. Kicks it around the corner towards half-forward. Ablett and Langford. Mellacallis. Umpire calls play on. Mellacallis on the boundary line. Runs over the line. Did he keep the ball in? Yes. The kick back towards half-forward. Punched away by Langford. Tapped on by Deere. Pritchard dispossessed unfairly by Flanagan. And Pritchard will take the free kick at half-back for Hawthorn.
No, that was accidental. Nonetheless, the umpire deemed it too high.
Darren Pritchard, 21st possession. Kicks the ball high towards centre wing. A big punch from behind by Lindner. The ball goes back towards half-forward. The bouncing ball a little awkward for Tuck. And he puts his body in a great position and he's rewarded with a free kick. So Michael Tuck, will he be the man to hold the Premiership Cup aloft at approximately 10 minutes past 5? Michael Tuck's kick towards half-forward. No mark taken. Good punch away. Condon. Well tackled by Bruns. Buckenara's there again. He's tackled by Darcy. The ball comes free. Curran gets it back to Brereton. Brereton's hand pass arrogantly to Deere. Condon should have been tackled by Cameron. Condon rides the bump. The ball comes to Gary Hockey. He gets the hand pass wide. Opportunity for Flanagan. Hand pass to Couch. Couch on the left foot. Kicks the Cats up towards centre half-forward. It's 1-on-2. Stoneham can't mark. John Kennedy takes the ball away. It's action aplenty. Buckenara's kick towards half-forward. Deere can't do much. The free kick is down the ground because Buckenara had been interfered with after he kicked the ball, and Hawthorn go on with it. Up towards full forward. Punch away by Schultz is over the line, and we'll have a boundary throw in about 30 metres around from the Hawthorn goal. We've got 10.5 minutes left in this grand final.
Throw in. Curran behind the pack, taken by Boss. He's playing. Down goes Curran. Tries to kick it forward. Across it comes to Bairstow from Hockey. He's still running with the ball. Well played. Spills come across to Lindner. Lindner breaks away from half-back. His second bounce carries into centre wing. Well shepherded. Goes long down towards the pocket. Ablett is there. Almost a one-hander. Finds it on the ground. From 25 metres out, he's kicked it. His 8th goal.
Oh, Gary Ablett. He's just quite amazing. If you want to see a footballer in action, come and watch Gary Ablett. He measured that guy, he lined it up, and he was just so casual, but he just got so much confidence in his ability. Here's Linda breaking off half-back. And credit to Geelong, they just won't lie down. Gary Ablett, he's kicked 8 goals. And that was on the left foot, a great goal.
17 points the difference. Just a tick over 10 minutes remaining. The attendance today, 94,796 as Flanagan wins it down. Deere boots his side towards half-forward. Stephen Hocking goes off the ground. Geelong appear to have the run. Couch was tackled. Gary Hocking flicks it out wide. Boss has got the run. He storms across centre wing. He fires it to half-forward. The miracle worker is down there. Ablett carried under the ball. Hamilton behind. 40 metres out. Open goal. It's home. Another one.
Well, what an amazing effort. We said through the commentary they won't lie down. This is the best grand final I've seen for a number of years. Can they maintain the momentum? It's just not or can't make the mistakes that they were making earlier. And Hamilton, who came off interchange his second goal. And now Geelong seem to have got the run on, and Hawthorn, can they hang on? They've got a lot of injured players. They've got nobody to replace them on interchange with.
Oh, what a finish, Dom. And tremendous character shown by the Cats. They trail by 11 points. Can they get the ball out of the centre? Flanagan. They've smothered it in there again. Buckenara. The ball's still there for grabs. Couch can't break away, and the umpire will call for another bounce.
Let's hope the umpires aid the game by not becoming technical with their decisions.
9 minutes left. 2 goals the difference. Lindner on his own on that outer wing. Can they gather the ball? Malakalis runs, smothered. Kick off the ground by Dicky Domenico. The Hawks have the numbers on this Members wing. Buckenara over the top, Anderson. Into an open goal goes Anderson, and it's there. Hawthorn by 17 points.
Well, it was an open forward line. The only fellow down there was Dunstall. He was in the square with his opponent. So Hawthorn could flip it over as they did there, and Anderson, who's been a real headache up there, has gone and kicked his 4th goal. But he had really no opposition.
Well, all the skill in the world sometimes stands for naught. Just hacked out of mid-air by a Hawthorn player, and it favoured 2 others. And maybe a dream ended on that mid-air fly. Flanagan regrouping, trying to marshal his efforts for one more chance. 21-16 to 19-11. Buckenara with the time showing. Pond on the quick kick. Only as far as Hughes.
We've got to go long.
That's the story. Hughes alongside the centre circle. Deep. Ablett with the run. Up he goes. Couldn't hang on. Hamilton again the opportunist. Hamilton from 45 metres. Pulls it back. They'll contest about 5 metres out. Offhands an opportunity for McGuinness. He runs it out. He comes Members side with a kick. A good one too. Into the path of this man Whitman. He's got some time and space. He boots towards half forward. It bounces just inside the field of play and runs away from Morrissey for a throw-in.
It's a good kick by Whitman there.
What a great game that we've witnessed. 21 goals 16 to 19 goals 11. And all players looking a little weary. Perfect conditions at the MCG for the grand final. And the players really looking as though they've played a game of football this afternoon. Brereton bumps the ball over the boundary line. We'll have another boundary throw-in.
Madigan and Buckenara are loose for Hawthorn. They haven't got opponents. They'll have to man up.
On centre wing with just 7 minutes left. Hawks lead by 17 points. Brereton takes it out of the boundary throw-in. The bounce favours Dicky Domenico. He crashes his way through. He goes for goal with the left foot, and it bounces through for another behind. So that means the difference now is exactly 18 points. 3 straight kicks for Geelong, and they could tie it all up. But have we got enough time left? It's under 7 minutes now. The kick goes straight up the ground. Flanagan can't mark. It's punched away. The rebound comes back towards Darcy. Gary Hocking fumbles badly. Cut intercepts. Hand pass goes to Madigan. Short kick marked by Stephen Hocking. Rebound football. Hamilton goes to Bairstow. The Cats are in open space on the outer wing. Bairstow up towards 50 metres. A little chip kick, and it finds Scott well within scoring distance.
But he can't blame Collins on that occasion. He was in 2 minds. Geelong were drawing him. And at least the fellows up the ground had presence to find Scott. Good play, Geelong.
Scott, 35 metres, runs right up to the man on the mark. Hooks the kick across the face of goal, and it just scrapes in for a behind. So now Hawthorn by 17 points with 6 minutes left.
What a classical grand final. The up-and-comers challenging the chance. And it's going right down to what should be a pulsating finish. Geelong running on the better. There's no question about that. This is Couch, the centering kick. Malakalis in open space alongside the centre circle. 143 to 126. Malakalis unloads. Why not? Ablett's down there. Drops off the pace. Missed down there by Langford. Oh, great recovery too. Gets the hand pass away. Courage from all concerned. Runs, colliding with Dicky Domenico. Down goes Collins. In goes Scott. Grabbed by Langford. And the umpire's blowing the whistle.
Gee, it's been a great last quarter. What about runs they're taking on Dicky Domenico?
Terrific stuff.
Just over 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And the clock is running. Flanagan, who's been superb. Down at Hughes, gets the hand pass away. Stoneham in the grass, loses the ball. Collins falls on top of it. Tipping it a minute ago, throws himself back in. And once more, the umpire calls.
Precious seconds being wasted by Hawthorn there. Their teamwork, their tackling, their discipline in the crunch situation just could be enough to hold them in good stead. Under 5 minutes left. The ball at half forward for the Cats. Flanagan attempts to get it out the back. Buckenara, a hand pass over the top, and it goes over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Hawthorn have got to defend around the boundary line. Defend around the boundary line as Buckenara did on that occasion.
There's good play by Buckenara. Flanagan and Deere, the two number 14s. Deere gets the tap out. Opportunity there for Bairstow, but Domenico giving it a big fist. It goes over for another boundary throw-in. So a tremendous effort by both sides, and we're close to the end of the game, and only 3 goals separates the two sides. Tuck, Bairstow over the top, Bruns, bounce favours Bruns. Bruns goes for goal. Brownless at the back, Ablett! This could be the record number of goals kicked in a grand final, at the moment held by Dermot Brereton. Gary Ablett has kicked 8, a chance to kick his 9th.
That mistake coming from his brother-in-law, Michael Tuck, on the outer flank, the back flank for Hawthorn.
Here goes Ablett for goal number 9, and he's threaded it.
Well, it's just snuck in that one.
Dear fellow footy fans, I am deeply, deeply sorry. Although he fought back courageously from injury, Wayne Carey is not playing in today's grand final, and it's all my fault. It was my Ruboy theorem that cast Wayne into the public spotlight, and we all know what happens to kangaroos that get caught in spotlights. I feel your pain, Wayne. Yours, apologetically, Ewan McCormick.
Songs from the South is Paul Kelly's greatest hits. 20 classic tracks from Australia's best songwriter. Songs from the South, Paul Kelly's greatest hits, out now.
What's your idea of paradise? Your idea of paradise will never be the same.
What'll it be, stranger?
I'm a-looking for some gold.
Well, you've come to the right place. We've got West End Gold. It's a brand new mid-strength brew. For $23.49, it's as good as gold. And you can sip and save on Macallan Scotch whiskey at just $19.99. And Barossa brandy, fine and dandy, $16.99.
Why, they're damn fine nuggets you got there. The gold, that is.
Introducing the new all-wheel drive Terios from Daihatsu. With twin airbags, the interior ride and comfort of a sedan. High levels of maneuverability, safety, and visibility. Terios, it's another great escape from Daihatsu. That's who.
Let it rock. 18 reasons to crank it up from ZZ Top. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Ben Dawkins, George Thorogood, Georgia Satellites, and more. Let it rock. Play it loud.
Wayne's busy.
I just want a quick word.
Hey, look, I told you before, Wayne's still on the phone. He's talking tactics.
2 hours talking tactics. Come on.
Call anywhere in Australia today with Telstra STD, and the most you'll pay is $3 a call. No matter how long you talk. That's just $3 a call, today only.
What tactics could Wayne Carey possibly be talking about for this long?
No, Mum. You need to prune the roses to a 45-degree angle. The thing about growing roses in Wagga...
It's great here in the McLaren Vale, one of Australia's best wine-producing areas. steeped in history and natural beauty, not to mention great food and wine. But this is also the gateway to the beautiful Fleurieu Peninsula. And now you can find all the tourist information you need at the new McLaren Vale and Fleurieu Visitor Centre. There are wine sales and tastings, crafts and souvenirs, a coffee shop. Discover the beautiful attractions this area has to offer. The McLaren Vale and Fleurieu Visitor Centre, proudly supported by Adelaide's Channel 7.
When they write the book on grand finals, this will rank with the best of them. We're back in the middle. 9 points the difference. There's the time remaining. The fast finishing Cats thwarted this time as Whitman boots it to the outer side. Condon leads in the foot race. Gary Hotten behind him. The tired Condon slipped over. Away comes Bruns. Bruns on the outer side. Kicks towards centre wing. They're fighting for their football survival now. Close to the boundary line. The Brownlow medalist crashes in. And it's out of bounds and will be thrown in. Ball Couch. 13 kicks, 10 hand passes. The 2-14s. It fell forward. Whitman, the hurried kick. Inside the last 3 minutes now. Ball on centre wing. Geelong slip over. That time it was Bairstow. Morrissey the hand pass away. Pritchard the run. Goes down towards the pocket. Curran goes back and takes a very courageous mark.
The luck of the draw there where the kick came off the Hawthorn player's shin and Couch slipped over. Unbelievable.
So we're down to 2:35 now. Peter Curran deep in the left full forward pocket. He's kicked 3. Clock is running again. Whistle time on. Peter Curran. Can he seal it here? The kick. Falls short. Margin 132 to 144.
2 goals the difference. Darcy doesn't waste any time. Comes to the members' side. Hughes gathers pretty well. And he runs away from Brereton. He's up towards half-back. No one really to kick to. It's right on this members' wing. Collins will take it over. And that'll waste some more precious seconds for the Hawks. They lead by 2 goals. 21 goals 18 to 20 goals 12. A fantastic game of football. The 1989 Grand Final in perfect conditions here at the MCG. Couch finds some space, but he's well tackled. He gets the hand pass back. Hamilton somehow gets his foot to the ball. Up towards half forward. Stoneham flips it out the back, but Collins is the first there for Hawthorn. He kicks it across his body, and fortunately for Hawthorn, Darren Pritchard is there, and he takes the mark on centre wing.
Well, Hawthorn slowing it down. That's what they've got to do.
A minute and a half left. Pritchard has the ball. He's 23rd possession. And Pritchard doesn't waste any time and kicks it now up towards the 50-metre line. The Geelong defence punch it away. Hockey transfers play to the opposite side of the ground. Dippy Domenico can't mark. Linder a little late on the scene. Hamilton gathers. Kicks it to Scott. This could be another Geelong goal. There'll be only one kick in it if Scott can get the ball. He gathers well and kicks it to Cameron, who's marked 40 metres from goal. He'll have to kick it quickly because there's under a minute left. Cameron, move it. Panic station.
Taking too long.
David Cameron has kicked 1. David Cameron has kicked 2.
That'll stop the clock.
Well, what a magnificent load. What can we do in here? Geelong have got to just go straight down the centre now. They can't afford to waste time. Hawthorn, on the other hand, have just got to hold it up. It's a kick from Cameron, a real pressure one. I thought he might have taken a little long to get rid of that ball, but then again, he doesn't realise the situation.
He kicked 8 goals, Dennis, in the last term.
What a fantastic finish. The dying seconds. Geelong need a goal to tie. And there's going to be a ball up. Valuable time is just ticking away. We're down to 15 seconds now as play restarts. Geelong must get it immediately. One down by Flanagan, taken by Hughes, upended by Dippy Domenico. They lock it up again. It looks like it's all over. The dream of back-to-back pennants is all but there as far as the Hawks are concerned. There's the siren. Hawthorn have won it by 6 points. A heart-stopper. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen a classic. Amazing cricket ground. Alan Deans has made history for the proud Hawthorn Football Club. The heads are bowed at Geelong, but what a magnificent performance by the Cats. They stood them up as start, perhaps one of the great teams of all time. Not perhaps, definitely. One of the great teams of all time. They stood them up as start at 40 points, and they reeled them in. Hawthorn, of course, would say Platten was down. Brereton was hurt in the opening minutes. And, of course, Ayres as well.
Someday we'll all be together once more.
When all of the ships come back to the shore,
I realize something I've always known. I still call Australia home.
These are the contenders for the Mitsubishi Motors Mark of the Year. Mark number 1, Tony Motra. Mark number 2, Daniel Harford. Mark number 3, Stuart Lowe. Mark number 4, Blake Carasella. Mark number 5, Adrian Fletcher. You could win a magnificent Mitsubishi Magna Executive V6 by recording your vote for the Mitsubishi Mark of the Year. The winning nominee and player will be announced at the end of the grand final.
What's your idea of paradise? Your idea of paradise will never be the same.
What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for some gold.
Well, you've come to the right place. We've got West End Gold. It's a brand new mid-strength brew. For $23.49, it's as good as gold. And you can sip and save on Macallan Scotch whiskey at just $19.99. And Barossa brandy, fine and dandy, $16.99.
Why, they're damn fine nuggets you got there. The gold, that is.
Get in quick for a top value car from the Hilton Motor Company, famous for 4,999 and now with heaps of 8,999s. Yep, just 8,999 or $39.50 a week is all you'll pay for cars like Camrys, all down to 8,999. Or there's small hatches like Varinas or Lasers, just 8,999 or $39.50 a week. There's even family cars like Falcons, all slashed to 8,999. Rush in for our grand opening specials tomorrow at the Hilton Motor Company, 49 Burbridge Road, Mile End South.
Dear fellow footy fans, I am deeply, deeply sorry. Although he fought back courageously from injury, Wayne Carey is not playing in today's grand final, and it's all my fault. It was my Ruboy theorem that cast Wayne into the public spotlight, and we all know what happens to kangaroos that get caught in spotlights. I feel your pain, Wayne. Yours, apologetically, Ewan McCormick.
He was Mummy's little angel and Daddy's pride and joy.
Whoa, baby.
But Baby Bink was bored. So when the big city called, he answered.
Baby boy got up and crawled away from his home this morning.
Now he's on an awesome adventure.
Baby drags.
Dodging 3 nasty kidnappers.
This kid is blind!
From the creator of Home Alone.
Oh, I gotcha!
The special school holiday movie.
Get back up there!
For the first time on television, Baby's Day Out, 8:30 Sunday.
We got a party going on and it's a free for all.
Well, it is free because you get free sandwiches too, which you guys actually, I must admit, you bounced into the studio, but you had a bit of a look at them and you've suddenly backed off. You've hit the brakes pretty. I know Jason's been trying to analyse one in particular.
They're an outright disgrace, and there's a couple there. you can't even work out what's on them.
You can't. They're looking very shabby.
Mate, this is
it's a mystery sandwich, that one.
I think there's a good case of botulism.
Hang on, one just moved. No, only joking. Gentlemen, back to 89. It was such a great final series for so many reasons, but one bloke at the other end of the ground that you were was number 5.
Stupid. He caught everything, he kicked everything. He was taking them out of mid-air and kicking them in mid-air, and they were going through, and he just threatened to win it on his own. I mean...
As an opponent, Jason, do you marvel at that at the other end of the ground?
Oh, yeah, you sit there and you say, I wish I could do that. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to do that? But he put it all together that day, and we had 2 or 3 guys have 2 or 3 goes at him, and every time it went down there, he got it.
What was the feeling? I mean, was there a feeling as that final quarter progressed and they just chipped away?
I remember for the last 5 minutes, I just kept looking at the clock, just hoping time would tick over, because we had a good lead. They went the man early and we set up a big lead, but as soon as they started to play football, they just started coming over the top of us, and the last couple of minutes it was like half an hour.
Yeah.
And I dead set thought we were in real serious strife for getting beaten at the end.
Well, you were. I mean, do you think, I mean, it's very easy to say in hindsight, had that game gone another 2 minutes, would you have still won it?
Probably not. I think they just had so much momentum up.
Had you had it?
And we were the walking wounded at that stage. Yeah. I don't think anyone could have got us over the line.
And you, at this time, were what, on a junket?
I was, yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
I was out of the country.
They're battling their hearts out for 120 minutes.
That was it. And I think I did make a phone...
And what are you? Hello, Gov.
That's right.
Let's just swear, thanks.
I made a phone call on the Monday to find out who'd won, and I said, the Hawks have just scraped in and they've all belted, one another to pillar and post, and it just made me feel great.
Old game, wasn't it?
It made me feel great.
The very first bounce, it just started off the wrong way.
Yes, absolutely.
Dermy.
Of course, yes. The great scene that they show of Dermy throwing up.
Dipper, of course, I think got a punctured lung.
He did later in the game, but when Dermot threw up, he didn't need to. That was for special effects.
Mate, you're upsetting the sandwich.
I'm telling you right now, Dermot would not miss an opportunity to make it all the more meritorious his effort. Trust me on that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you'd get too many arguments from this area. Look, Jason could well be in this next segment, and in fact, I'd be surprised if he's not. And Justin could, because I do remember one of his classics too. Let's now sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the great goals of our fantastic game over so many years.
But he's going to have a kick, all right. It's not over yet. Not over yet. What drama here at Princes Park. Malcolm Blight, it's a big kick. It's a medal kick.
Yeah, Blight's there. Also Maggrave for Collingwood. Gordon trying to get it out, which he does, towards Manasseh. Manasseh the drive, Collingwood deep to take Gage for a run. Almost towards the half-forward line. He is now. He's run 50 metres. Takes the handball. No, claims the handball. He won't give in Manasseh. He's going to shoot for goal. And he's put it through. He's put it through. By golly, what an individual effort. That's going to be the goal of the century.
Whistle has sounded once again. The free kick this time going the way of St Kilda as the ironical cheers come up. There's a booming torpedo kick from Ferring to full forward. Goal! Off the back, Ian then Curtis once more. Doing a great job. Well smothered though by Bazasso. Picks it up and has a snapshot at goal. And has put it through.
Getting it back there to Morgan. Over to Buse. Here he comes, a little rover. Oh, bad luck. He crashed his way through. Now he's got it again. Oh, boy. He hooks it back. Don't tell me he's going to score a goal. That is the goal of the year.
As Burke leaves the ground. Ablett couldn't take the mark. Oh, he's a light, Gary Ablett. Look at this. Here is the magician at work. He shoots towards goal. What more can you say? Over the top cloak. Some spring there. Knocked on by Smith. Taken by Mitchell. Some speed here. Look at him go. Michael Mitchell, a third bounce. He's running towards the 50. Oh. He wants to kick a goal. No question about that. What's this? I want a goal, Michael Mitchell says to himself.
Oh, great effort.
Play on is the call. Eagles everywhere. Lewis bends off Russell. He's hard against the boundary line. That is a magic goal. That is a magic goal.
On the boundary line. Back to Mullane, likewise. Dacos nearly runs out of room. He's goal!
Knocked away by Keys. Here's the magician near the boundary line. 30 metres out, Peter Dacos. 3 kicks, 3 goals!
The half-back line, White, probably the first mistake he's made, but oh, look at the skills of White. And a short little pass may have been better to go longer, but he's followed it up, picked it up now, eluded one player, shoots in towards goal. There is a magical piece of football. A quick kick, Dunstall. Well done. Oh, terrific stuff. Ball handling brilliant. Shrugs the tackle with the left foot. Now that is play of the year. 8 points. They're going to get the ball away from the centre again through Moncourt. And McGuan gets past Brown. They're lifting the pies. They can sense it. First 15 minutes ordinary, but since then they've been good. McGuan's had 5 bounces. Nearly get another one. Round he goes. In he goes to an open goal. Phil Walker, stuffed by Mickey McGuan. Goal of the year. One. It's back there towards goal. Wanganeen and Ablett, 2 of the greats of the game. Ablett over the top. Don't tell me Gary's kicked it. He's got it. Ablett's kicked his ball. Unbelievable.
Wade pulls it back, hugging the boundary line. It's still a live ball. Out of mid-air, Wanganeen. The goal of the year.
Look at that. Brilliant football by Silvani. Bradley from behind Matera. Back towards the wing it goes. Craig Bradley with the run of it. The crowd rising as one. McKay back to Bradley. What a goal this would be. Banana kick by Bradley. Just touched, I think. A goal. Dunstall is there. Minton Connell over the top. Prettyhook concedes some ground. Wine goes backwards. He'll be happy to see this out. It hasn't gone out. West missed the ball. Dunstall. Oh, well played, Jason Dunstall. What would this be a goal? Oh, what a goal! What about it?
Carey and Whitney. Carey down to the front. Archer. What's he done? Tape lingering at the back. Modra went without it. Still with Modra. He's good off the ground. Not this time. Wigney. Modra's after him in a hurry. Wigney will want to hurry up. Modra's got back there in a hurry. Still with Modra. Still Modra. Still Modra. Round the corner. Oh, yes, he's kicked it. It's a mighty goal. For the boundary line, it's close. He's got a teammate there in Beveridge. Beveridge tries to keep it in. Back to Osborne he goes again. Touch on the boundary line. Now he'll bend that back. Don't tell me. That could be one of the goals of the year, if you don't mind. Oh, what a goal!
And he cleared it past McCallaghan. The ball comes wide for Durkay, who had a terrific third quarter. Gary Durkay, cornered, hoisted high. Look out! Oh, you're joking!
And can't take the mark. White's been important. Handball. Can Wills get a handle on it? He can. Left foot. Look at this kick. Magnificent. Goal of the year. Oh, unbelievable.
His left footer. Oh, Madden is 30 metres in the clear. Wren giving chase. What a sprint. This is something to watch. Madden goes long for goal. He might have kicked it. Sensational. I have never seen the like of it.
Kelly's short kick. Matera onto it. He just seems to be able to read everything, Peter Matera. Look at this. B.O.G. Thank you very much.
Oh, he couldn't get back there. Let's see what the big fella can do. Stevenson's after him. Can he grab him? Oh, well played, Severio. He bends it back at the goal. This is a magnificent kick.
Danny Southern's got hold of Pittman. Johnson run in and get a goal! What a goal by Brad Johnson.
Jason, of course, featuring in those. That knee is huge, isn't it? Look, it's still in shock. And you did feature the one we spoke about.
Oh, yes.
Justin was virtually doing...
Come on, never have happened.
Give us that one again.
No one's run at him. And there's a bloke 20 yards behind that's never going to catch him. And I knew you wanted to get rid of the wall. You wanted to get rid of it. He couldn't do anything, so he kept bouncing it.
I was waiting for an Adelaide bloke to come at me so I could give it off, and they didn't come.
But that was like... They stopped the game. We're watching it in slow motion now. Because you're at full tilt and that was slow motion. And you've kicked this big boomer on the run.
Well, the thing was, I was waiting for the blokes to come and they wouldn't come. They obviously, you know, they had an opponent to be responsible for, and they weren't going to leave him. And I waited, and Ron DeLulio kept, you know, he was waiting for Ron DeLulio to give it off to him. It wouldn't, and then I tried to kick it to Stephen Kernan and just bounced in over his head.
It did a bit in the air too, I think.
It was never meant to happen. It's the only time.
And then
Oh, absolutely. And it's the only time I've ever heard the crowd laugh at the same time as they were cheering. I got back to the centre and you know, the Rovers and the Ruck Rovers set up and said, you know, where are we going to head? I said, I'm not going to get this one. I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely gone. You want to punt with the other bloke?
Look, we hope you're not exhausted. We're going to take a break. Lots more to come, though, on the Footy Marathon. I hope you can stay with us.
Wayne's busy.
I just want a quick word
Hey,
with
look, I told you before, Wayne's still on the phone. He's talking tactics.
2 hours talking tactics. Come on.
Call anywhere in Australia today with Telstra STD and the most you'll pay is $3 a call. No matter how long you talk. That's just $3 a call today only.
What tactics could Wayne Carey possibly be talking about for this long?
Mum, about this Roo Boy thing. I wasn't brought up by a pack of wild kangaroos. Was I?
The New Romantics, recapturing the musical vogue of the 80s, featuring Adam and the Ants, Duran Duran, Ultravox, Culture Club. New Romantics live again on CD and cassette.
What'll it be, stranger?
I'm a-looking for some gold.
Well, you've come to the right place. We've got West End Gold. It's a brand new mid-strength brew. For $23.49, it's as good as gold. And you can sip and save on Macallan Scotch whiskey at just $19.99. And Barossa brandy, fine and dandy, $16.99.
Why, they're damn fine nuggets you got there. The gold, that is.
The 1970 Carlton Collingwood Grand Final had it all. The greatest comeback victory and the greatest mark of the century. You can have it thanks to 7 Sport. Each photograph has been personally signed by Alex Cheselenko and Graham Jenkins. Beautifully framed, they're certified and authenticated by Price Waterhouse. The mark of the century is yours for just $2.95 or $99 per month. With a limited edition run of just 1,500, they won't last. Call 1-800-151-777 and lay by for Christmas.
What's your idea of paradise? Your idea of paradise will never be the same.
Songs from the South is Paul Kelly's greatest hits. 20 classic tracks from Australia's best songwriter. Songs from the South, Paul Kelly's greatest hits. Out now.
When you're serious about a garden project, Mitre 10 has all the expert advice, professional services and free gardener plans you need to get the job done right. Every time. And our price match guarantee means we won't be beaten on price. So team up with Mitre 10.
To make your garden 10 out of 10 every time.
Mitre 10 out of 10 every time.
An elderly garage owner is murdered.
It was a very, very brutal attack.
But what first looked like an open and shut case
Why him?
has now become a major mystery.
These people are still out there.
The killer thought it was the perfect crime.
They will get what they damn well deserve.
But did he overlook something he shouldn't have?
For all we know, the weapon may still be here.
Plus the bizarre serial sex offender.
Getting closer.
The only clue he leaves police are his socks. Get behind the success of Australia's Most Wanted, 7:30 Monday.
Better continue on that sandwich. I don't think they're going to sell it all, really, but still. You all right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Just talking about your career and how you managed to string it out.
Yes, by hanging out wide and getting those kicks into the forward line out of a good back line.
And Jason said a very interesting thing. He said, you just get wiser. And yeah.
You do. As you get slower, you start to read it a bit better because you know one or the other's got to happen.
That's it.
Let's go back to another fantastic game. This was, Jason, you won't agree for a number of reasons, but the qualifying final of 96.
Oh, let's not.
SCG.
That's not a good one.
No, I know, but our friends in Sydney are with us tonight.
You'll get me twofold here.
Well, yeah, I know. The
one,
knee,
I go down like a bag of,
and the loss.
And secondly, we get beat.
Oh, yeah, Darren Cresswell. Like playing at the SCG?
We've had a lot
Seriously?
of success there in the past. And it's funny, over the last couple of years, we've been beaten a kick or 10 points every time. I mean, we're always about the mark. And it certainly doesn't hold any fears for us, but it's just a tough ground to win at, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dreadful. And they have this PA system that every time the Swans get a goal, it just booms. And
that
it's just
old
horrendous.
silver-haired bloke down behind the goal.
He is a
Does
shocker.
he give it to me?
He's a shocker.
But, I mean, what's it like from a player's point of view? Because it appears to us from our position that it is a ground that holds in the atmosphere and the crowd is virtually
very close.
It's right on top
very
of
close to the action. Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. But if you're on the receiving end, it's just...
Does that pump you up though?
Horrendous.
It doesn't pump us up because it's not our crowd that's close to the action. It's all Sydney.
That's exactly right, yeah. You get nothing off the crowd.
Well, they did it in this qualifying final, and as Jason said, it was a double barrel blow for him, but it was a wonderful finish, and I know it's a game that someone like Darren Creswell will remember for a long, long time. Let's have a look at the qualifying final of last year, Sydney and Hawthorn at the SCG.
The fourth qualifying final will now be decided. Hawthorn by 3 points. Salmon. It's a bounce that would favour him, and he just stands underneath it and belts it. 35 metres down towards the 50-metre line, towards Crummell. Lewis has got to beat him, and he does. He gets the hand pass away to Roos. Another one on there clear as Garlick kicks towards centre wing and Creswell. Darryl Creswell looks in towards the middle. A sense of urgency as they start this final term. McPherson's kick is going to be okay. He finds Arnott. He's 55 metres from home. It's a floating punt kick, and the diving mark is taken by Mooney. What a sensation this boy has been since kicking 2 goals in the third quarter, and he's got a chance for a third now.
Well, it didn't start up here. It started down the ground when they got the break across half-back. The Hawthorn guys have really got a man up because that's where the break started. They switched play at half-back, and the ball finished up with Mooney.
This for number 3, and Sydney are back in front here at the SCG.
This third goal. And those half-forwards, the Hawthorn, they've got to get started and get defensive. Chicka's just got a man up on McPherson. McPherson got the short kick to change direction. It's just got to be a contest all over the ground, man on man.
It's a very important goal there to Mooney. Jason Mooney. Terry Kickett there, liven up. Mark Bays just sitting to the right of him. Back tap out the middle, falls to Grant. Caught, now under pressure. Hawthorn have won a 50-50. Ball comes to half forward. Graham caught, under pressure, gives it up to McPherson. On to Kelly. Lewis has got some time and goes back to O'Loughlin. Yes!
Nothing much Jenky could do in that situation.
One of the real exciting youngsters in this Swan team, Michael O'Loughlin.
You watch this on replay. Jenky in front, but just trips at the critical moment. He did the right thing.
Will kick from outside 50. It'll take a very good kick. If there is any breeze, it's going the other way. Once again, kicking high, very high, giving them all a chance. And a big fist away. Comes to Crawford and just can't control it and out of bounds. Forward pocket, Swans into attack, lead by 3 points in this fourth qualifying final for a spot for the Swans in the preliminary final and for Hawthorn, of course, to keep marching on.
Salmon gets front spot. Maxwell may be first to this, and McCabe applies the pressure and forces him out of bounds on the full. Steve Lawrence, Simon Minton-Connell, sideline for the Hawks, and of course Jason Dunstan. Tragedy with that knee. The game goes on. Holland, 1-2 grabs. Dunkley is there also. Kelly whips it out to Lewis. Lewis a bit of space. Goes to O'Loughlin in the pocket. Oh, he's an exciting machine. He goes on, but it's not a good pass. McCabe intercepts. McCabe will steady. Give it across to Platten. And Johnny the Rat's away. Dizzy away. He's coming back, Don. He's run too far. He's given away a free kick directly in front of goal. And the kick is going to be taken by Justin Crawford.
I've got a funny idea Peter Carey didn't see him bounce it.
Incredible.
Well, he never ran more than 10 metres with the footy. Here it is. Must have been before that.
He didn't bounce it. He balanced himself by putting one hand to the ground.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, Crawford directly in front. 42 metres out. Kicks into the man on the mark. What drama! He tries to get it to Maxfield. Maxfield may get a shot. He does. It's a left footer, but it's wide. And it is out of bounds on the full.
You've got to have faith in your teammates in that situation that John Platt was in. Just put it down the ground in a pressure situation. Just have the faith that the guys down the ground will do their bit. You can't give it to them on a platter all the time.
Yes, I thought he bounced it, but actually right, Sandy, he put his hand on the ground rather than the ball. And the kick comes very high. Flyers wanted. Over the back. Crummell first back. Can't get hold of it. Great aggression here from Kelly. Here he goes. The bolt at the blue. Heads to home. He's gone for home and got it.
He stood up at last. King Kelly at the SCG. They wanted a lifting goal, Dom.
You know why? Because he can run straight at the ball. Have a look at this. He just runs straight at the ball. Does not deviate at all. Look. Straight at it. He's great. He is a great player. Tony Woods has done an excellent job, but that was just great play.
The margin is out to 9 points, but Condon's got Hawthorn flying down towards Holland, and he marks just outside 50.
Excellent hit out by Salmon too to Condon.
Hawthorn not done with yet. The pass is on. The mark not taken. Oh, Huskis kicks into the man on the mark. It's Chick on 50, and he runs it over the line. A throw in on left half forward for Sydney, for Hawthorn. 9 points the margin after Hawthorn led by 3 points at three-quarter time. Holland plucks it out of the air. Tried to go on with it. Couldn't do so. It's pushed wide to the outer side. They're still in with a chance as Platten has it outside 50. Bends it round his body after the mark safely taken in defence. This is good work by Roos to take it and just clear it away. The bounce is very, very cruel for Crawford. That's Justin Crawford. He's now got to give chase on Harford. Harford just heads for the line.
Excellent effort. Just kept at it. Just luck wasn't his way on that occasion. Daniel Harford, there he is.
Sheer persistence. Some of the stars of home and away joining us here at the SCG and enjoying it, and why wouldn't they be too? Stafford has another go towards Lewis. Chick tries to intercept. Condon does well as he goes down the boundary line, then looks for the centering kick. Luff's going to need a big mark here, and he takes it much to Don's chagrin. Troy Luff defends to the outer side, and he goes towards Shannon Grant. Again, it's an awful bounce. And again, Nick Holland will bring it back for the Hawks. He goes over the top to Taylor. Taylor's got a panic.
There's nobody
One bounce.
to kick it to.
He's caught. He shrugs the tackle. Gets the hand pass away to Woods. Woods, from a standing start, has kicked a goal. And Hawthorn are still there.
Someday we'll all be together once more.
When all of the ships come back to the shore,
I realize something I've always known. I still call Australia home.
I'll be back about 4. Okay.
Here, guys. Here's the dinosaur here.
Hi, everything okay? No problem.
With Solver Maxi Wash, problem solved.
Get in quick for a top value car from the Hilton Motor Company, famous for 4,999 and now with heaps of 8,999s. Yep, just 8,999 or $39.50 a week is all you'll pay for cars like Commodores, all down to 8,999. Or there's four-wheel drives, just 8,999 or $39.50 a week. There's even Magnas, all slashed to 8,999. Rush in for our grand opening specials tomorrow at the Hilton Motor Company, 49 Burbridge Road, Mile End South.
Off
Off-road racing stadium style premieres at Wayville Showground Saturday night, October 25. Take the family for the full-bore roar when Triple M presents the Yokohama Stadium Off-Road Grand Final. Come see the Buggies Boogie and a convoy of Yankee pickup trucks that'll run amok. Buy a set of new Yokohamas at a Yokohama dealer or Bob Jane T-Mart and you'll get in free. Stadium Off-Road Racing, 7 o'clock Saturday night, October 25, Wayville Showgrounds. Tickets at Bass and the Gate.
What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for some gold.
Well, you've come to the right place. We've got West End Gold. It's a brand new mid-strength brew. For $23.49, it's as good as gold. And you can sip and save on Macallan Scotch whiskey at just $19.99. And Barossa brandy, fine and dandy, $16.99.
Why, they're damn fine nuggets you got there. The gold, that is.
9 and 10 out of 10.
When you've got a serious DIY project, Mitre 10 has all the expert advice, professional services and free Mitre plans you need to get the job done right, every time. And our price match guarantee means we won't be beaten on price. So team up with Mitre 10.
So you'll get a 10 out of 10 finish every time.
Mitre 10 out of 10 every time.
Hey, join the party with Channel 7. 9:30 Sunday morning live from Adelaide Airport. We'll be there to welcome home our history-making Crows. And at midday we cross to Wayville for the big party with player interviews and grand final secrets to share. Be a part of history Sunday on Adelaide's Channel 7, home of footy.
6:30 Sunday. The location is New Zealand, but it's the dare that has to be seen to be believed.
He's really starting to swing around a lot.
A heart-pounding climb from a helicopter to the roof of a speeding train. Who Dares wins on 7's Must-See Sunday.
Amazingly, Kelly got the last one, and Woods is marker for the very next one.